So, if there's one thing RWBY is known for, it's shipping. And oh boy, you're gonna need a roadmap for most of them. Because if you think it's probably already a ship. And full disclosure, I'm not gonna remember all the ship names, so I apologize. But they're, good on you guys out there, diehard RWBY fans, for, coming up with probably the most unique ship names ever. It's amazing. Thank you. It's great. Now, as always, I'm always interested to hear what your favorite ships are out there, and I'm always happy to talk about mine and always learn about yours, but I'm not going to bash on any ships. No, I am not going to. If you enjoy a ship that out there, that's totally fine. No ill will against you. I'm just here to talk. We're just here to talk about some shipping, which is totally fine. So anyway, let's get started with some of my favorite ships. Anyway, so my first one is considered here Bumblebee. When I started getting in the show, I was like, I already shipped Blake and Yang, and turns out that's probably like the mothership of the RWBY ships. Blake and Yang, Bumblebee, yeah, that's a thing. This is totally like, even the writers are like, yeah, we know, and we're gonna keep teasing you about it, but it was so out there this last volume, wasn't it? Volume 5? Man, that was really out there, wasn't it? I just love it because it's just so adorable. There's, you clearly see there's a lot of love between the two. And yeah, there's not much, the fandom is all crazy about it. Not the biggest fan of Black Sun. I just don't like Sun. Sun Wukong, I don't like him. I just don't like him. I'm not here to bash ships, but I just don't like Sun. Get him away from my Bumblebee. Anyway, so there you go. Yeah, so there's not much else to say other than this ship is just Bumblebee is just adorable. It's just beautiful. Anyway, so let's talk about some other favorite ships of mine. Another one, I forget the name, but Crow and Winter. Crow and Winter, I know they're really antagonistic towards each other, but for some reason, I just like seeing those two. I just like the idea of having those two together. Like, on the sole ground of, like, he's a mess up, and she's so strict, but he's so aloof, and laid back and all that. But at the same time, he really has this sense of duty that I think Winter can respect. And I just like it, like, in a weird way, I can almost imagine the scene of, like, Winter finding Crow face down in the street, and she's like, "Are you drunk? You really need to stop drinking. You're an asshole." And Crow looks up at her like, "Do I preach to you when you're stoned out drunk in the gutter? No. Now shut up and drag me to work." Yeah, that's probably how it would go, and I need fan art of that post-haste. I don't know, like, this would be such an awful couple, but I think it'd be more like Crow and Winter would be more like a booty call, if anything else. It would definitely be Crow and... I know that's probably a ship name out there, but, I think it would be more like a booty call kind of situation where it would be like, "Oh, you had a bad day? Wait, don't take my bed. Wait, Winter, what are you doing?" Yeah, that would probably be kind of it. And it wouldn't be a serious... The other thing is it wouldn't be a serious relationship, but I think they would, like, have some form of respect for one another. Maybe. But I definitely see it like, "Hey, babe, come over. Ironwood not home." And Crow like, "Can't, too drunk." "Can't, too drunk. Send nudes." Admit it, that's how it would go. Let's all be real here. So, moving right along is White Rose, Ruby and Weiss. Again, this was, when I was starting into the show, this was another ship that was kind of all over the place, and it's probably one of the most popular. These two just kind of really complement one another, and I really enjoy the scenes of them together. They really do care about each other. I mean, hell, Weiss really... Weiss considers Ruby and the others more of her family than her own family. And that says something, so... I think those two are just adorable together. Another one, including Ruby, is Nuts and Dolts. And I just made myself really sad, because that's Ruby and Penny. And Penny is totally fine! She's okay! I'm gonna go cry. So there you go. Continue on this little path of sadness. We have Arcos, which is Juan and Pura. Which, again, totally fine. Nothing bad happened to Pura. Nothing at all. Not a thing. I'm really sad now. I just bummed myself out. But no, that was also really great. It's really heartbreaking. It's a ship that went down in flames. Literally. It went down in flames. Thanks, Cinder. You fucking bitch. I'm glad you're dead. Or quote-unquote dead. So there you go. Arcos, that's another one that just made me go, ah, that hurt. That really hurt. What else is another ship I enjoy? Just for of how, like, like, how do I explain this? I like the idea of Blake's mom, Callie, hitting on Sun and just making him feel awkward, because, Callie, wow. There are only a handful of, there's a group of animated MILFs out there. Callie's now on that list. We all have that animated MILF list, don't lie. Don't you fucking lie. Yeah, now Callie's been added to that list. With number one, I think we can all agree, being Ash's mom from Pokemon. We can all agree that. Anyway. So... well, oh yeah, another RWBY ship I really enjoy is Rose Garden. And this was because... and I like Rose Garden because I really like the interaction between the two, and plus my friend Carlotta Studios, who I know is watching this. Carlotta Studios did a few videos that made me go, yeah, I could ship it. The only thing is that, like, him and Ozpin share a body. So is that, like, how does that work? If they're like, if Oscar and RWBY are together, like, romantically, it's like Ozpin, like, is it like mentally Oscar has to leave a sock on the door to keep Ozpin from, like, checking in? Like, hey, what's going on this side? Oh, God! I don't know, how's that work exactly? That's my question. So, that's my like, could someone explain that to me? Like, how would that work with Ozpin and Oscar sharing a body in a way? Oh yeah, and let's also talk about another ship that I completely forgot about, and I think we can all agree is just as equally as beautiful as Bumblebee. And that is Ren and Nora. Ren and Nora, excuse me. Ren and Nora is just goals. Like, I think we can all collectively agree, if it's not Bumblebee that we all love, it's Ren and Nora as a couple. I mean, those two really love, they care about each other. It's very they really play off each other as like an odd couple. You've got the, very fun and fancy-free Nora, and you've got Ren, who is this who's this very stoic and very, silent kind of character. But at the same time, they really understand each other with all the childhood trauma they went through together and how they fight for one another. It's adorable. Ren and Nora are really adorable. And you can't tell me otherwise. It's goddamn beautiful is what it is. Yeah, I'm surprised. Why didn't I talk about that earlier? Like, that was one of my major ones, up there with Bumblebee. I can't believe I forgot it up until now. Yeah, sorry. Oh, man. Yeah, so, I don't know, I guess RWBY, I'm interchangeable. I don't know, it's weird. Like, with everyone else, it's kind of, there's, like, a set ship I'm with. RWBY herself, I have 3 ships for her. Rose Garden, White Rose, and Nuts and Dolts. Although, we can all kind of agree Nuts and Dolts is not going to happen. I'm just saying you can build, maybe it could still happen. I mean, you can rebuild her, guys! Penny 2.0, I'm just saying. But yeah, yeah, it's weird that I have, like, 3 out of, like, yeah, White Rose, Rose Garden, and Nuts and Dolts. Yeah, it's weird. I have, for the main character, I'm fine with 3 ships all at once. It's odd. It's rather odd. But everyone else is like, that's a set ship. That is the set ship for that character for me. It's strange. But yeah, Crow and Winter, just like I said earlier, it's like more like, it would probably be more like, when you really come down to it, it'd be more like, hey, I'm not doing anything. Are you? Get your clothes off. Okay. You can definitely say we could all agree that Winter would be wearing the pants in that relationship, and Crow would just be like, "Okay, don't hurt me. There's gonna be alcohol after this, right? Don't hurt." Anyway, yeah. I think that's all of my ships for RWBY. So I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting a few, but yeah. So you guys tell me in the comments below, what are some of your favorite ships in RWBY? Just comment below, let me know. And Carlotta, I'm really curious to see what Carlotta Studios, because I know you're watching. I'm really curious to see what you're going to have to say for ships. Because I know you like Rose Garden, but I'm curious to see what you got more, and maybe you'll do a whole video on them. Just saying. Anyway, so once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.